Every single child deserves a safe and nurturing home, but unfortunately in our society that's not the case, and it's very likely probably never going to be the case.
I responded to the hospital of an 18-month-old who had been abused, had a couple of broken bones. When I looked at this young girl, and as we tried to photograph her injuries in the emergency room, she was wearing a dress that my daughter had at that exact same age. Nothing that she could have done could have impacted her circumstances, yet here she was in the emergency room, beaten and battered at just 18 months old.
In this last year, we have actually had to turn away over 200 children simply because we didn't have space for them. And that's double what it was the year before. That's a huge problem. The mission of the Children's Attention Home is to provide a safe and nurturing home for children who've been abused or neglected.
This functions just as any other home would.
Everything mom and dad do for you at home, we do it for the children here. But we have to do it for 14 kids of each cottage.
A lot of times our kids come in and they have nothing, no clothes, nothing on their back, and they haven't eaten, so we'll fix them something to eat. You know, the kids have their own space. They can go to the fridge and grab anything they want. They have their snacks available. It just feels like what you would feel like in a home with other kids.
Today, we have to be more concerned about the developmental needs of our children than we used to be.
Children come in that don't know how to bathe, that don't know how to make a bed, that don't know how to use utensils. But those are the things that we will focus on.
With the comprehensive care plan, you constantly have an assessment going on. From the day the child walks in the door, we're assessing their physical needs, their mental health needs, their educational needs, their social needs.
We have to make sure that we're preparing them for going back out into the outside world. We do not do a cookie cutter approach to the care of our children. Every single child that comes through the door is considered as an individual.
We are able to provide individualized instruction, small group instruction that most schools are not able to. The majority of our children that come to us have not succeeded in school, and so we want to make sure that they can see the success.
With the group work, we focus a lot on life skills. So what are the life skills that they need in order to be their best self?
My role here is to reteach them how to eat the right way. I hope that they'll be able to take this knowledge that they have and use it at home.
The most important thing that we can provide children is once again, goes back to showing them that they can be successful because they haven't been successful.
When they see that I have a hole in my shoe and I need new ones, and the CSC or the staff are going to provide me for that, I think at times it can be overwhelming for them because they're just so excited about the fact that now they are being cared for.
You see them come in broken, some can't talk, some can't walk, but when they go out the door, they're able to speak in complete sentences, they're able to take steps. And it's very hard watching the kids leave because you become attached, you see them as your own.
It's never easy when you have to say goodbye, and we always tell them that they're in our heart and that we are in their heart.
Our goal is that the cycle of abuse and neglect and abandonment will be broken with these children.
It's a wonderful feeling to know that even in small ways I am being a part of something that is making differences in children's lives. It's hard to hear their stories and see their tears and see their pain, but that's also the part that motivates me to keep coming back because I know that I can help make a difference and just partner with the home to do that.
You know, in the last year we've turned away over 200 children who could have come to us if we had had the space for them. And that's double what it was the year before. It truly does take a village to raise these children. If you just think about what it takes to raise one child and then you multiply that by 40 or more, It's so much more than any one person can do. As years come and as years go, the same people are there for us. Those people truly are partners with us.
Every little bit helps, every little bit counts, every little bit provides a child with an experience they didn't have before.
When you give to them, they will give back to you.
If we're going to be able to meet the need that is out there, we will be extremely dependent on the ongoing financial support and the continuing support of our community.
The children come in and they're wounded. They are broken. But seeing them when they're fixed, they're happy.